Hi Scorpio, this is Lisa from the Wright Guidance, and I'm here to bring in your mid-month of January love reading, love focused reading. We're going to break this reading into two parts. First, I'm going to channel in some guidance from your angels and guides about the month, and then I'm going to be asking, how does the person that's on your mind or in your heart, how do they feel about you? So two parts to a really great reading. And for those of you who are partnered, you guys are I still have 4 more videos. You guys are one of them. So all of these signs have pretty much already been recorded. And there's some great general readings too for the last half of January below if you search your sign. So we're going to work with the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. And then we're also going to work with the Love Pack cards as well. So for those of you who are new to my channel, I'm so happy your angels and guides led you here. You're going to get, I'm going to put the camera down while I shuffle. You're going to get honest, pure communication here with no sugarcoating and no fluff. And I'm not going to target a headline to scoop you in. I'm very aware of how a lot of readers work. I'm not going to bait you. We're just going to give you some authentic channeling from your guides, because that's the kind of light worker I am. I'm here to coach you and guide you along your path to have success in love and relationships and at work. And the whole bit. It's my, it's my absolute pleasure to do that. And can they set just one more? There we go. Well, that was pretty easy peasy. So as you can see, Scorpio, I keep the cards face down. And as each one gets turned over, I channel in the message. Okay, so I'm excited. Are you? Let's see what's happening here. And if you find the readings are resonating with you, thumbs up me. Subscribe for future wonderful content. Wowee. So right out the gate, your guides are like, take the lead, Scorpio. Stand in your power, take the lead, be the alpha, ask, for those of you single, put yourself back out there, find someone you're interested in, or if you're already interested in someone, you got to take the lead and ask them out on a date. Okay, no more. See how in the background he's been hiding. This could be for my women or men. We don't do sexes here. It doesn't even matter. But this is you stepping into your power. This is you putting yourself back out there. No more hiding, Scorpio, for my singles. And for those of you in partnership, marriage, or otherwise, taking the lead, you can see the wonderful thing in his hand is he's making some plans. He's got some details. So this could be taking the lead in helping to make decisions, or by speaking, to your partner about what you see ahead and maybe making some assertive decisions. And of course, with a partnership, that's 50-50, but this is you taking the lead in fostering that communication. So that's pretty exciting. Oh yeah. You have all the energy and power for manifestation. And this is, you have the power to create. For those of you in relationship, you have the power to create and foster an amazing relationship, but what's it going to take? Energy and dedication and power to do so, and taking the lead to plan those dates and to plan maybe a surprise trip or to plan a vacation, and you hold the power. So your partner is maybe wanting you to take the lead. And then for those of you who are single, what manifestations are you putting out there? What type of partner? Have you even done that analysis for yourself to think, what's my love language? You're going to always hear me say that. Do some research on what that means and know what type of partner you need. So that way, when you are meeting someone, you can ask them, what's their best traits? What's their best qualities in a partnership? How do they like, to receive affection and love? It's important that you guys, are compatible. So take the power, ask the universe specifically, what's your order, please? And speak what your order is into the mic. All right. Very, very similar messages. They're asking you to open up and to share, kind of like taking the lead. Very, very similar messages here, asking you to open up. Now, see, she's opening up through crown chakras, like right where my hair, it's right in your hair part. And it's about opening up also to the divine messages. So again, whatever even some of you are channeling in, or whatever, visions you're getting or daydreams you're getting, in any way that the messages are being transmitted to you. But this is also about opening up and sharing, how you feel, especially for those of you who maybe are in the earlier stages of a relationship. This is about you opening up and taking the lead, maybe to go first and share how you feel about them, which will encourage them to share how they feel about you. Okay. And, we always have to constantly remind, when you are in partnership, you always have to remind your partner, what you love about them, how you feel about them, and how you're grateful for them. Okay. Do that today. Okay. Wonderful new vitality. This is you speaking new energy and calling forth again with your power. Okay. Calling in energy from the divine for what it is you're looking for when it comes to love. And this is also you, with all the different colors, some see red as passion, some see red as anger, but this is like you making sure you have balance and vitality in all areas of your life that you find are important. Okay, Scorpio? And that's like giving everyone the best of you by making sure you come correct in all of your relationships, not just in love. So being a great parent, being a great friend, being a great child, being a great sibling, all of it. And then being a great partner by giving everyone loving and undivided attention when you are with them. Okay. Some of you may find yourself in challenging times, and I would say this is probably more so my singles and my people, maybe even in the early stages of the relationship. You're protecting your heart. See here, he's got, his shield up and he's protecting himself. He's like, I'm not sure if I feel safe enough to allow myself to love. Okay. But the thing is, with love, we take risks, right? And you have to take a leap of faith. And if anything, you're going to learn something more about yourself, something new, a new dynamic, or you're going to try out new things and see how well it's received. Okay. So don't be in defense mode. Okay. For those of you who find that, you and your partner, for those of you who are married and coupled, you could find yourself in challenging times. And maybe there's an aspect of love. Maybe finances are tight and it's creating stress for the two of you. So what can you do in those challenging times? Well, you can make sure you guys are connecting, and you can make sure that, your romance is strong. Romance doesn't cost anything. It doesn't have to. Obviously, it can be grand and it can be intimate, right? And it's just a matter of making sure you're taking care of each other emotionally, making sure you're checking in with each other, making sure that, if your partner needs help, that you're supportive. So, one of you in partnership could be facing something that is challenging in the moment. Okay, so we have rebuild. So, it's possible. Now I'll give the singles message for this too. It's possible that, if the couple is experiencing some challenging times, you guys are going to rebuild, and you're going to rebuild your relationship, guys, by taking the lead and by stepping out and saying, like, what can I do to help you? What can we do to manage this, whatever challenge you might be facing, for those of you who are facing it? What can we do to do that? We're in this together. We have the power. You got the powerful card there earlier, right? And it's about, taking proactive steps to release the challenge. And then you guys are going to rebuild. It's going to make you stronger, right? Any hurdles, any mountains that you climb together is going to make the partnership stronger, right? Absolutely. So those of you who are single, though, you could be in defense mode. You could be in, I'm not sure if I'm going to share my heart. And, your guys are like, but we asked you to take the lead here. We asked you to be proactive and to put that dating profile up if you haven't done so, and to take the lead in asking someone out. But don't come across as being defensive or closed off, right? Because you see here, she's protecting her heart chakra, but you see there's light there. And the divine is bringing a wonderful new connection for you. So that way, that heart chakra wants to open, and it's about rebuilding your heart and rebuilding your trust and, rebuilding your faith that, romance is out there and the right partner is out there, and that there's good people out there. For those of you who may find yourself a little cynical due to the past, I get it. I mean, a lot of us have been there. Okay. So, just one step at a time. Okay, guys. Let's go through the love path and see what messages are there from your guides before we get into the focused part. Okay. So we could have, again, I'll go through singles and couples. With the independent card, this is sometimes the belief. So if you're single, this is sometimes the belief that, like, I don't need anyone. So you could even have caught yourself saying, I'm self-sufficient. I don't need anyone to take care of me. You could have been saying that, and the universe is going, okay, check. You don't need anyone to take care of you. You don't need a partner. You don't need help. Okay, but we're here to have partnership, and we're here, there's always a benefit to having someone in our life, and you might not need them financially, but you also don't want to come across as being completely independent, because that could be a turn off to a partner thinking, well, you don't need me. You're independent and you can do everything on your own and you don't need me. And people want to feel needed. People have amazing abilities and they just, at the end of the day, want to feel needed. So don't push anyone away by thinking and by pushing and by showing them how wonderful and independent you are. Okay? Explain what you're looking for in a relationship and what you need in a relationship, and then tell them what you offer, right? Now, those of you who partnered up, don't isolate yourself. If you are going through any challenging time, don't isolate yourself. This is the time for connection and rebuilding, you know, you guys on solid footing. Okay. So whatever you can manage. And of course, not all of these cards are going to resonate. Some of you might not have any challenging times, but it's just for those of you Scorpios who are facing some challenging times. Don't isolate yourself. You've got to talk to your partner so that they can help you. Okay. Yeah, this is wonderful. So singles, you could be finding someone who's going to help you to heal your broken heart, or even hear you, and be good at communicating, since that might be just, you know, a slip up that was meant to be. But, you know, this is healing. And again, through that challenging time, for those of you who might be experiencing a challenging time, this is a healing. And through assistance, see how there's someone there for support. So a new partner, or the partner you already have, knows exactly how to support you if you're going through a challenging time, or if your partner is going through that challenging time, how can you help to support them and help them on their path to healing, right? We all go up and down, and all of us, you know, sometimes we face circumstances. One partner maybe is grieving a loss, could be a loss of a job, could be a loss of could be anything. And, you know, at times, sometimes we're up and our partners, you know, we switch roles sometimes. And it's important, you know, that we're always there for our partner, and we're there to rebuild, and we're there to take the lead and to take pressure off them if we can, to make their life easier. So just be the best partner that you can be, okay? Because your partner's gonna be very, very responsive to this technique that you're gonna now lovingly assert. And those of you who are putting yourself back out there, look, someone's going to be very responsive to what you're offering. So take off the battle armor and call that person to you and ask your guides and your angels to please open the doors of opportunity and help to bring the two of you together. You know, really do some work in this last half of January. If you find that you do still, I just saw a couple orbs there. If you do have some healing still to do, then you need to get into meditation. You need to call in your guides and your angels for help and support to lead you even on this amazing YouTube platform. There's so many people who have really great meditations too, to help heal your heart and things like that. So look for and do the work. Okay. Look at this wonderful card. It's a card of naughtiness. And don't forget the importance of play and naughtiness, and, you know, pinching your partner's ass in the kitchen and in the bedroom, of course. Do whatever you need to do, but don't forget to bring the fun spirit of, you know, play and laughter and merriment and good times. So bring that infusion into your life. And it could be for my singles, the person that's coming in could be very playful and can have a great sense of humor, and they make you laugh and they're naughty, and it brings almost like a breath of fresh air to you. So these are great messages so far. So I hope you're happy so far. If you're happy so far, like it so I know. Let's put the camera down again, and I'm gonna call upon Scorpio's angels and guides to please, again, step forward. And for whoever Scorpio is interested in connecting with and finding out about how they feel about them, can we please have clear and accurate guidance? And can you please guide your person to the right grouping of cards that hold their answer for them? We're here for their highest and best good. We don't want anyone staying in relationships that they shouldn't be waiting for. Again, I don't like to bait people, to tell people are coming back, but I'm looking for guidance from your guides to help you along this path, right? So, okay. So we have, you know, groupings here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And each card is going to be its separate group. Okay. So if you find you're already attracted to a card, and I hear some of you might be attracted to 2, but only if you're really strong. Really, really strongly attracted, okay? And that little white fluffy thing right there is my dog, okay? Now, for the love pack, I'm going to ask for supportive cards, okay? So if I could ask your angels and guides to please give any additional information to grouping number 1. How do they feel about my Scorpio, please? Supportive energy for grouping 2, please. What do they feel? How do they feel? Thank you. We're going to get 2 additional ones here on this guy, okay? How do they feel about my Scorpio, please, for grouping 3? Thank you. And for grouping 4, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Spirit is really coming through today. And I am a tired girl because I channeled all day yesterday for the general reading. So if you haven't yet seen your general reading, Scorpio, don't forget to check that out at some point. They're certainly not as long as this video. All right. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have lifted that up so quickly. Okay, grouping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Forgive me. So again, wherever you feel really pulled, that is your package of messages there. So what's going to happen, because I don't expect that you're just going to sit here and listen to me go on unless you feel guided to. I'm going to hold up my finger for a few seconds so you'll be able to scroll until you see me put out the number. Okay. So obviously we're going to start with grouping 1. Okay. So grouping 1. How do they feel about you? Okay. They see you as being very giving. Your heart is open and you're always open, you know, to giving them love. So you're a very giving person. That's how they see you. They see you as someone who is open and available and absolutely giving. And let's see what supports that. Okay, this is an interesting card. It's the card of win or lose, but this is also the card about, you know, how they see you as, you know, being strong in your roots and being able to handle any challenge, even if it is a win or lose situation. For those of you who are waiting for someone to come back, okay, they might see you this way. They might see you as someone who's giving and wonderful, but they could be still on the fence. They're not sure if, you know, it's a win or lose to move towards you. So we're just gonna have to see in time what happens. Okay, but it looks like, you know, I'd say for the most part that they know that you are deeply rooted and strong, win or lose, no matter what the challenging time is, no matter what you might be going through, you're strong. Okay. And yeah, I think, you know, it could mean a few different things for people, right? So, you know, it could be that someone is not sure, you know, about coming together. If you are not together with them and you're not dating yet, and, you know, you guys are kind of estranged, some of you, okay, this could be they're not quite sure. Obviously, they know you're wonderful and you're giving and all that, but they're, you know, they're not sure about going forward. They're trying to make a decision, though. Okay, I would definitely say they're trying to make a decision. All right, let's do grouping 2. Grouping 2, please. Okay, how do they feel about my Scorpio? Okay, so here's the thing. Because we got 3 cards that got pulled out, I want you to take what resonates, okay? Some of you need to hear this, okay? So some of you are in a third-party situation, okay? You are interested maybe in someone who is already in a partnership. And again, this is how they see you. They could see here she's taking a bite of the forbidden fruit. It could be because, yeah, they might be interested in you, but if they move towards you, it would be wrong. It would be making see what it says? Bad choice. Let's see what is supporting this. Yeah. Okay. This is how they feel about you. They might see that you feel lonely and unwanted. There's couples surrounding you, and they might see that you're isolated. Okay. So they might not be moving towards you because that would be a bad choice and the wrong thing to do, but they do see that you're alone. So there could be a temptation there because they know that you're single and they know that maybe you're lonely and that they can. So don't let someone take advantage of you. Okay. Let's see what the other supporting card is. They want you to spread your wings and fly. And this is also about taking a new path. Okay. So if you're waiting around for someone, okay, and if this totally does not resonate with you, then you're going to have to, you maybe picked the wrong grouping, okay? This to me is for someone who is waiting for someone, okay, who's not available. And this person sees any interaction with you as being not a good idea, forbidden fruit, not a good choice, because they're partnered. And maybe you don't know that, but they want you to spread your wings and fly and take a new path. Apologies. But you got a lot of good information earlier, right? So about putting yourself out there, and don't forget all that other stuff. Don't get caught up in that, okay? Focus. The divine has a better path for you, and it's not that person, okay? So let's do grouping 3, please. Grouping 3. Okay, how do they feel about my Scorpio? Okay, how they feel about my Scorpio is interesting card to give. How do they feel about you? This is the card that they could feel. So it does say revenge, but this person could, you know, be in partnership with you, and they're concerned that someone could be coming back from the past to try to crush this relationship. It could also mean that if they are in partnership with you, or if they move into partnership with you, for those of you who are not, I'll get into the married people. For those of you who are, you know, in the early stages of partnership, maybe, okay, they could be fearing that, you know, the approval from the family, maybe there's a religion, there could be something that's serious. They could think that, you know, the family is going to try to squash, okay, they're going to kibosh the whole relationship. So that could be like, that's how they feel. If they join in partnership with you, that someone could be seeking revenge or a way to destroy. Okay, let me see what the supporting cards are. Very interesting. Okay, obviously they love being with you. They have a lot of fun when they're with you. Okay, for those of you who are married, and you know how the person sees you, it could be the same thing, that, you know, they are concerned that there is someone who's throwing a wrench in your relationship. It could be a meddling person. Do you guys, you can put it in the comments, I'll help if I can. Do you have a meddling person who's interfering in your playtime and your romantic time? And, you know, how they feel about you is they want to play and they want to have this good time, but they feel someone is getting in the way. What's getting in the way? So let's see what the supportive card is. Yeah, so how they feel about you is there's an opportunity, but see, this guy's looking down. So this person could have their back towards you, or they could see that you have your back towards them because there's a distraction. And again, it could be that you have a meddling person. You could be spending too much time at work. There could be something that's meddling in the relationship's dynamic, and they want to have an opportunity. They want to play with you and they want your attention. Okay. All right. Let's move on. 4. How do they feel about my Scorpio? Okay. So this is an interesting card. It is the card of doubt. And here's the thing. So I want you to pay really close attention to the picture when I zoom in. Okay. So one person is standing on one edge of this fountain holding a bouquet of flowers, and the other person is unsure about meeting them on the other side of this fountain. And, you know, this is how they feel about you. Right? You could be offering love, and you could be absolutely, and I haven't seen the other card, right? Because we open them and see them together at the same time. This could be like, yeah, they know that you're offering something. They know that you're offering something wonderful, love and support. They're just in that stage of like making a decision. Okay, let's see what else is coming up here. Okay, so how they see you as, you know, so it says it's the card of teach, but you see how great they are with children. So how they see you is very kind and nurturing, and, you know, someone who's supportive. Okay. So they could be just in that stage, you know, you could watch their reading too, watch their love reading and see what I said there too. But sometimes you just have to give people time. Okay. You don't have to do cartwheels. You don't have to do backflips. You don't have to show off. Let them just make that decision. Some people just take longer than others, and it's okay. Right. We want people to be sure about entering into a relationship with any of us. Right. Okay. So good luck. So we're going to do grouping 5, grouping 5, grouping 5. How do they feel about my Scorpio? How do they feel about my Scorpio? Boy. Do they think you're not being faithful to them? Card of infidelity. What? Does your partner question your loyalty to them? Let me see what the supportive card is. Huh. Again, that energy card came out. Blossoming. This is how they see you. They see you as very magnetic. So they could have some trust issues. Okay, because they see you as being very powerful and very bright and very magnetic. They could think that there's other people looking at you, and they could just have like that jealousy. They could have a bit of that jealousy, and they could be thinking that you're talking to someone else. So that's up. I mean, okay. So this also could be that this person is partnered, and that they're cheating on their partner to be with you. And I hope that's not the case. Don't get involved in third-party situations. It never works out well for anybody. Okay. So however that resonated with you, you take it. You still got a wonderful reading, right? The beginning of the reading, stay focused. Watch it back again if you need to. Okay, really important information came through for you, Scorpio. Check out your general reading too. I think it was Scorpio when I did the general reading yesterday for the last half of the month. I think you guys got a lot of relationship tidbits there too. It's hard for me to remember because I channel all the videos back to back. So I get really tired. I don't remember all the readings, but I wish you well. I hope you come back for further content in the future. And it was my pleasure to channel for you.